Hey guys, Cyber Dragon here. I just got done exercising, so I'm a little more tense than usual. But that won't stop me from recording. I just want to thank you guys for the comments for this. And, well, of course, the 300 subscribers we got to. Now, if you guys did or did not know, I have a Discord now. And this will give you more heads up notice of what the next what ifs are too. For the people who was in the Discord, they got a heads up to see it was anti-venom. But after Hulk and Carnage will be done, I'm not sure when they will be. Most likely like at season 4. For now, until I watch season 5. But we are drawing nearby that point of the halfway point of season 3, or getting close to season 3. Because not a lot would happen for Deku in the events of the villain part, but yeah. Without further ado, let's go on with the video. So, where we last left off, the Shigaraki, Kurogiri, Toga, and Deku escaped the USJ. We cut to them now. Shigaraki is on the ground because he did get shot a couple of times by a snipe. I can't remember if I made the heroes appear there at that moment or not, but he's thinking, damn it, we were so close, but it was that stupid brat and All Might who defeated the Nomu. Deku simply laughs. Oh, that gives me more time to kill them both on my own. Plus with the power-up bonuses I just got at the USJ, too. It's like, yeah, I suppose. You did power up the Nomu significantly. I suppose he could have died if it wasn't for that damn brat. So, yeah, that brat was Kosuke Bakugo. He wasn't as powerful as before. Something must have happened to him. Must have been from that quirk All Might has given him, perhaps. So, how, on all four, like, how do you know that? Like, oh, one day when I was walking around, I saw Bakugo and All Might apparently training together. And I heard he mentioned something about one for all. So, after the USJ attack, I put the pieces together. He must have gotten All Might's quirk somehow. Who would have thought a quirk could be passed on like that? Although, I suspect you would know that, wouldn't you? Indeed, Carnage. So, All Might's quirk can be passed on through the generations. That quirk was from my brother, originally, and 7 other users, before All Might. Now that it's passed on to the next person you suspect, we will have to terminate him. So, oh, please, let me have the honor of doing that. So, I don't care if you guys kill All Might. It's Bakugo that I mostly want. My blood is crawling, not thinking about the anticipation of me killing him. And and Carnage. So, yes? Deal with the passengers that you guys have carried along. Because I will say that during their warping, 3 people that you will see here soon, I will pull up the picture, has warped with them. And, nope, wrong one. Can't really, here it is. It's these 3 people. You might be wondering, why do I have these 3 people with them? Well, one of you guys commented about a certain quirk that I found interesting, and these 3 people so happen to have that quirk I need them. All 3 related to guns. They're like, so, we all made, so, they're like, wait, so, what are you planning on doing to us? Like, oh, we are not. He, however, is. Deku transforms into his carnage state and kills all 3 of them. consuming them, gaining 3 gun-based quirks. And what I can tell from those 3, that the one with that weird helmet thing and the finger guns, he can shoot out of his hands. The girl could shoot from her hair, and the guy who looks like a Roadhog from Overwatch is definitely shoots from the mouth. So I will give Deku the ability to shoot from hands and tendrils, and from the mouth every now and again. So he modified it to shoot his symbiote bullets that can either go into the bloodstream of someone and take control of them, or just copy their quirks. Whatever the hell he can do with them. And he thinks, nice power-up. I'm ready to cause carnage with these babies now. And now we're going to go back to the perspective of the hero side. Bakugo side. All Might and Bakugo was sent to the recovery girl. After they were checked up, All Might's time limit has gone down. In canon, it was up at least to 50 minutes. Now, at max, 45. That doesn't seem much, but I'm saying that he pushes it if he goes to 45. So, since the fight was so difficult. And Bakugo is distraught of what he's seen his best friend become, or his childhood friend. A villain, but a ruthless killing machine nonetheless too. Working for the side to kill All Might, and most likely working with All for One. Like, what do we do now, All Might? Like, well, that is the difficult part, young Bakugo. We know where young Midoriya is now, at least, but can we ever truly reform him from what he's become? Could we ever repay the sins that we have caused to this world now, creating a villain? Like, this is not what I wanted. I didn't want to see friends turn to villains. I didn't want anyone to get hurt like that. Hell, I heard that there was a casualty out there, and he almost could have killed me and Kirishima. But he didn't. I think he did that on purpose to taunt us, to make us suffer. What do we do now? After all of that. They sat there in silence, contemplating their mistake. Bakugo of bullying Deku so ruthlessly, and All Might for telling him he cannot be a hero, and for not even judging him judging him by his something that he couldn't help, instead of judging him by his character. He heard the stories of Midoriya, and he thought he would have been the perfect candidate if Bakugo didn't come along. Or if Mirio possibly could have been a perfect candidate too, he thought. During this, Aizawa was taken to intensive care. He is seriously more injured than in canon. Not only that, he is missing one of his fingers and a tremendous amount of blood. He will be out for the sports festival, and they will have a substitute until Aizawa is healed. The substitute will actually be Night Eye, All Might's former sidekick. They put it out. Night Eye heard the situation from All Might. Oh, not from All Might, from Nezu, asking Night Eye to take control of the situation, to help with the new situation of, well, of the incident that happened in the USJ. And the news media is also putting a lot of blame on the heroes out there. So, they implemented the dorm system early on. But sadly, not all of 1A came back. Yeah, I want to keep certain characters out of this because some of these I really like, or I just see not really coming back after that. But some of them will still stay in the story integral. Some people who didn't come back was Jiro and Hakakure. Mineta would have left if, he didn't die last part. And Floppy has survivor guilt now. Because she survived, yet Mineta did not. She was powerless to do anything during that situation. Few people will move up from 1B after the sports festival. Shinzo is already part of that group who was in Class 1A. Everyone is saddened that the friends they have already tried to made the first day, one has died and two did not come back. All that was left was... Oh, and Koda is not back either. The one who can talk with animals. So, yeah. So, the majority of people who's left is... Well, whoever I didn't say it was in 1A. I didn't say. So 4 people from 1A left. Or 3 left, 1 died. Bakugo is saddened to see some people he could have considered friends left. Or classmates left. He thinks this is more of his fault now. And such... This is a tremendous loss to UA and to Bakugo's heroism-like career. We go to the first day after the dorm system was announced. Or not announced, after everyone in Class 1A who made it back is still part of 1A. A lot of the students are saddened that majority of them all of them did not come back. Majority did, but Jiro, Hakakure, and Koda did not. And Mineta obviously died. They held a funeral for him, of course, for whatever remains he had left, and paid a financial fee to the family, too. Sir Night-Eye is there to greet them to the dorm system, saying, "Greetings. I'm All Might's former sidekick, Sir Night-Eye. I'm here to show you around your dormitory system. I know majority of you are saddened for the fact of your loss of a student and 3 others. Fortunately, we still have majority of you. Now, sir, please, if you will, follow me to your dorms." They do, and some people try to lighten up the mood. Kaminari, Umaraka, Mina, and some others. But some of them are just saddened and distraught. Todoroki thinks having some guilt about this. If he only used his fire, maybe things could have changed. Bakugo thinks if he didn't bully Deku, things definitely could have changed. And Sue, as I said, has survivor guilt. She is considering to quit, but they convinced her not to. Not yet, at least. But she does have even though she does have scars on the inside, on the outside, she does have some on the inside that will never truly go away. After that, after the dormitories was shown, Bakugo kind of just stayed in his room, contemplating. till he heard a knock at the door. It was Umaraka. Bakugo let her in because she felt like she was her first. She could definitely be a friend, even though he doesn't think he deserved friends after the way he treated Deku. But especially how he turned out now, after he knowing that. So, hey Pink Tricks, what do you want? Like, are you okay, Bakugo? I've noticed you've been a little more distraught lately. Like, what are you talking about? Like, don't play dumb. I've noticed that you've been upset ever since the USJ. I get it, but you seem to take it more harder than the most. You helped All Might, and you shouldn't feel bad about that. Like, it's not that. Like, is it because of that Carnage character out there? Like, you seem to know him. Bakugo froze for a moment, not saying a word. Like, so it is that, huh? Yeah. I knew him before he was that. Before he was that villain, now we know. So, it was my fault for creating that. It wasn't your fault, Bakugo, but it is. If I didn't bully him so much and crapped all of his dreams, maybe this amazing power he could have been used for good. But no. I drove him almost to the point of suicide. No, I did drove him to the point of trying to commit suicide, and he turned out to be a villain who's crazy and blood hungry. If I didn't do that, maybe, just maybe, our class can still be whole. But it can never be whole like that again. And it's all my fault. He is on his knees crying now. Umaraka comes up from behind and hugs him. It's okay, Bakugo. It's not your fault. You might have bullied him, but what he is now isn't your fault. I don't know if these words are helping or not, but I'm here for you to make sure you're okay. You have an amazing power, and you seem to be hurt a lot. But I want to help ease your burden. So please. So, let me help you. Bakugo didn't say a word. Just letting tears flow down his eyes. So, but please say something, Bakugo. I don't want to see you sad. Everyone else is already sad. But please, I need to make sure you're okay too, just like everyone else. Like I said, you shouldn't be friends with me. I'm not a good person, Uraka. I've told you that I bullied him, and I even drove him to his point of suicide. I don't help friends. I hurt them, clearly. And I don't think I deserve any for what I've done. Umaraka is now even squeezing harder and even tearing up herself. Bakugo noticing this, that she's even crying a little. Let's see, I hurt you. Just by saying that I shouldn't be friends with you. So, I'm not crying because of that. I'm crying because you think you shouldn't deserve friends. You made a mistake. That doesn't mean you don't deserve friends. That just makes you human. Bakugo didn't say a word after that. He just turns around while she's still hugging him, and he hugs back, saying, "Alright, I'll try to be your friend. Thank you, Maraka. I really need this." She blushes slightly, and they stayed like that for a while. How long has this been going on? Yeah, okay. We cut to a few days later. Bakugo has been trying to be more socialized again, and he has become friends with Kirishima after the events they went through. Ida, for some odd reason, for him that's getting help on time. And some of the other students too. During this time, Sir Night-Eye has been advising them on their training for helping them to get to the UA Sports Festival. The Sports Festival is still going on, but security will be even tighter. Although not too tight, there won't be a huge abundance of... There will mostly just be heroes and newscast members. Although, they are allowed to invite some family members. The maximum of just them. Family members, heroes, and, of course, the news reporters. So, and it is the day of the sports festival. Everyone is recording. President Mike is up in the booth with Sir Night-Eye. And Sir Night-Eye has talked to Bakugo. He thought that Night-Eye is going to accept All Might's decision. He still thinks Mirio should have, but Night-Eye realized if Bakugo didn't accept One for All, the entire USJ event could have been worse. So he accepted All Might's reasoning why it should have been Bakugo. At a young age, they could have attacked that time. Something Night-Eye could not see. So now Night-Eye and All Might is in talking terms. And Night-Eye knows about Bakugo and All Might and how carnage was technically made. And the actions of both of them. President Mike then now starts the announcement like, "Yo everyone, today is the sports festival, and here co-hosting with me in an announcement booth is All Might's former sidekick, Sir Night-Eye." Like, indeed, President Mike. I'm here today to spectate the future heroes and survivors of the USJ attack. Today we honor the fallen boy who died that day. It's Mineta. I don't remember Mineta's first name, or if that is his first name. Because I didn't really bother looking him up fully. Because he's a perv. Sorry, tossing something around. Oh yeah, but not only that, to scout out potential 1A students, future 1A students, some 1B members might be moved up. And yeah, the interaction with the other students like that didn't really happen because 1A was given the time to train for the sports festival and such, even just been left alone. So has all the other classes been told to kind of leave them alone for a bit. They have suffered a tremendous loss. Although Monoma, being Monoma, still talks shit. And Bakugo doesn't accept that. Because he thinks that's how deku happened. Like how deku was made, like to be carnage. He has nightmares of that too now. And he can never truly have a peaceful night of sleep. But yeah. Unbeknownst to Bakugo, Deku is there. Disguised. He did kill one of the newscast, like the cameraman, and altered his appearance to look like a different person. So yeah. Bakugo was given the announcement to step up because he did get first place in the entrance exam. Bakugo walked up there and doesn't say the same thing as in canon. He said, I know we all have... me and my classmates have suffered enough from the brutal attack. We even lost the student. He was a huge pervert, but he still didn't deserve to die that way. I blame myself for what happened, and today I want to make an announcement of me trying to become the next #1 to protect everyone. So, I want to be the next symbol of peace for everyone to feel safe and calm again. But I suspect any one of you could try to even become the next symbol of peace. I'll be rooting for any of you if any of you do surpass me. So, let's all try to go beyond. Plus Ultra. He raises up his fist when he says that. Some people clapped. Some people didn't bother because, but majority did clap. Bakugo went back down and stand next to Umuraka. Umuraka congratulated him on the speech, and he smiled and like, thanks, round face. Like, you're seriously not gonna use my name? Like, I don't see why. And the first competition was announced. The obstacle course. I'm not going to go super detailed in this, but yeah. So, President Mike talked to Night-Eye saying, So, Sir Night-Eye, what do you think is the most difficult part of this race? He's saying, the exit. You'll see why here soon. So, he doesn't bother doing his, foresight ability, so, yeah, a quirk. So, the race was about to begin. But Todoroki did freeze it as in canon, and people who got out of it did as in canon. Obviously, some who didn't, aka Mineta. As in canon, Todoroki did freeze the 0-pointer, but Bakugo is actually closing in the gaps instead of Midoriya. But even faster. He is so much faster, he actually reached the canyon while Todoroki was in the middle of it. And Todoroki thinking, damn, I need to get to the other side fast and beat him. So he doesn't bother, he just makes a bridge halfway now. And yeah, now Todoroki and Bakugo is fighting it out in the middle of the race, before the landmines. But once they do reach the landmines, Bakugo jumped back a bit and threw a large explosion at one of them where Todoroki was next to it, saying, Die! As he did that. As such, Todoroki was blasted by one of the landmines and sent flying to kind of far back from the landmine zone. And once Bakugo did that, he shot the other landmines to make a path for himself, so he doesn't even bother. He shot past with one fall, coursing through his body, and was in first place. Todoroki was in second, and Ida was in third. Such, the race was over after some more people. Bakugo was given the 1 million points. And, yeah, he just kind of think like, what am I gonna do? It's like, no one want to team up with me. Probably a good idea not to, though. But I have to make a team. Umuraka went up to Bakugo and decided to team up with him. He said, really? Like, yeah, of course. We're friends, aren't we? Like, Yeah, I guess we are. Come on, let's go to try to find more people. He doesn't choose either. The people in the top 3 spots can't choose their team, not be part of the teams. Mei Hatsume actually did join Ida, because she was turned down by both Todoroki and Bakugo. Bakugo did get Tokoyami, though. And for the other person, I will say Kirishima. Kirishima did state the fact that he has he can resist Bakugo's explosions, so if you let the front lead. So that was a team. Bakugo, Umaraka, Tokoyami, and Kirishima. And on Todoroki's team, it is similar to canon. With Kaminari, Momo, but the other person is, let's say, Sero? No, Shinzo. Yeah, Shinzo. And for Ida's team, it is him, so Mei Hatsume, Sero, and Mina. And Sero will be on top grabbing headbands. While Shinzo would, on Todoroki's team, would be spouting insults at certain people who has either high anger management or just spouting insults in general, making people talk to him. So he would be frozen in place while Todoroki would steal headbands. While Bakugo's team would mostly keep dodging a lot of people. And while Tokoyami was stealing headbands. Because Bakugo did realize, even if he did think, if the headband is stolen and they don't have any points before the end, they will lose. So, he decided to steal all the headbands, just in case. Which eventually, the 1 million points was stolen by Todoroki, but Bakugo did try to steal it back. Similar as in canon with Deku and Todoroki, but time passed and Bakugo did manage to get the 1 million points. Saying, I knew you didn't put it in the top spot. It would be dumb of you to do that, so I just grabbed a random one. I knew it had to be somewhere in the middle or down below. So thanks. Which, Bakugo was in first. Ida's team was in second, and Todoroki's team was in third. And in fourth, I will say Tetsu's team. So, yeah. So that's the battles portion of the begins. The person who's going up against Shinzo. Let's say, who are the other two team members other than the Vine Girl and Tetsu was part of their team? I know the quirk was I'm not really sure who he was, but he lost to Shinzo because he forgot about his mind washing quirk. Sero did face against Todoroki as in canon, and Bakugo and Umaraka fought as in canon. He didn't want to, but he had to. And such, that's how it went. The other fights went as similar to canon, I will say. Till the point of the until the point of the finals. And during this time, Deku has just been watching, analyzing everyone else's abilities and quirks. And he realizes some of these kids even has another kid has a fire quirk. Todoroki, but he refuses to use it. Deku then thinks like, another fire quirk user. If he would have attacked in USJ, I probably would have died. Or even better, he could have even defeated the Nomu I infected with my carnage symbiote. Why didn't he, I wonder? Is it because he's the son of Endeavor, perhaps? Oh well. So I better just slip on out of here before he notices me. Or any hero notices me. So he does, and head back to the League of Villains. He already knows he's going to win. It is obviously going to be Bakugo, he thinks. And so Night-Eye thinks the same thing. Because, yeah. So, the final battle begins. Todoroki, they did have actually a 30-minute break. So, Todoroki confronts Bakugo about something. Bakugo says, I want to talk to you about a few things real quick. Sure, man. Whatever. Let's go. So, they go to a private area. So, what is this things you want to talk about? Your power, for one. Some part of it resembles All Might in a way. So, is that because you're All Might's secret love child? Dude, what the hell are you talking about? I have explosions. Yes, but it seems like you have a second quirk. So, are you denying that you're... Are you not denying you're his secret love child or something? So, obviously I'm not. I know who my damn father is. So, no, if that's all, I'm gonna go. Not yet. I want to talk to you about the USJ. Bakugo first for a moment, what about it? You seem to know that younger villain. The one the news calls him Carnage. Why is that? Bakugo then said, none of your damn business. Why should I tell you anything that I know? I'll know sooner than later, Bakugo. I figure I would ask now than never. Know this. After today, you says will never become the next symbol of peace or #1 hero. That's my job. Whatever. So I don't care who becomes the #1 hero. I'm still planning on to, but I'm having more urgent matters to take care of right now. So I'm not in it for your petty squabble, and you not using a damn fireside. Not even at the USJ, man. Todoroki froze for a moment, realizing he's right. If he would have used his fireside, he might have even been able to help stop most of the attack. So, he scoffs off, angry, not at just Bakugo, but at himself. After the 30 minutes, Umake goes up to Bakugo and tells him good luck. So does all the Class 1A members. He says, thanks. By the way, where's that Four Eyes? Where's Four Eyes at? I'm oh, Ida? He went off. So I'm not sure where. And yeah. During this time, this would be the League's meeting with, Stain. Well, no, not yet, actually. I'm gonna wait for a little longer. For the next part, maybe. Because this part is... Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the next part, so... Now, the finals has begun. Bakugo versus Todoroki. And... It goes somewhat similar to canon. I say somewhat. During the middle of the fight, though, Bakugo said, you're still not using your damn fireside? Even after all of this we've been through, man? I don't need that damn quirk of his. Like, when are you gonna get it through your thick, stupid head? It is not his quirk. It's yours, damn it. So stop holding back and start being an actual damn hero. Todoroki's eyes widen, remembering the flashback when the fight between Midoriya and him happened. So Todoroki finally used his fire side to think, alright then, I'm gonna be a hero that protects everyone. And the fight continues. So, with now finally both of them using their finishing moves. Bakugo, Howitzer Impact, and Todoroki. Damn it, I had the name, but I can't remember it. But that one move that Todoroki used against Deku during their fight. But yeah. And when the smoke cleared up, Bakugo won. So, but he collapsed soon after that, out of exhaustion. After that, the reward ceremony was held. Him not needing to be restrained like in canon was, well, not happy, but not sad at the same time. He's happy that he won the sports festival. But still, he has some bad feeling that something is going to come up. Something horrible. And that is where I'm going to end it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please join my Discord. I'll leave in the description down below. And yeah. So yeah, Cyber Dragon out. Peace.